boyfriends are speed bumps, not roadblocks.
Oh, Jesus.
Kind of a douchey thing.
Where is this going?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So this was, that same bar back in Dorchester I worked at, should have been fired from, had this, few regulars, tons of Irish people that came around there, and I had this one girl that kept hitting on me every time she came in. Just kept hitting on me, and I was like, all right, listen, I know you have a boyfriend. Your boyfriend is regular here, so I'm really not trying to step on that.
Yeah.
Now, it had taken a few months, and finally, we had gone out as a group, a couple times and hung out, and that's where I could see she was still into me, all this stuff. And so, finally, the worst of all days, I decided, fuck it, I'm going for it.
What do you mean the worst of all days?
It was Christmas.
Oh, God.
So that's where this bar was big for, we were closed Christmas Eve.
You decided you're going to go
Christmas
for
Day
it with this guy's girlfriend on Christmas. Merry fucking Christmas, dude.
Yes. Because I had a few, we were always open Christmas night. That was one of the busiest nights at the bar. And I didn't have to work this because I chose to work New Year's Eve instead. It's one of those, you work one of the
trade them,
yeah. You trade them, yeah. So I had this one off, and I'm sitting there drinking. I said to my buddy that's sitting next to me, I was like, fuck it, I'm going for it now. If she's offering, I'm taking it. That was the last point I remember, specifically. Because I do remember leaving there and then going to the next bar, which is J.J. Foley's. It's one of the latest places you can get served in Boston. And so I remember being there, and then next thing I know, I'm in an Uber, I guess, and show back up. Apparently, I went back to his apartment with him and his girlfriend, okay, and he's so drunk he's puking outside. I don't even remember any of this. I remember being at the bar I worked at, going to this next place, and then getting in an Uber. And the next point, I remember I'm getting chased out of this house. All right. So
whatever for.
So apparently, yeah, as we took the Uber, she talked me into taking the Uber back to their apartment where she lived with him and his parents in this apartment. Yes. And so apparently, I have no idea where I am. We go upstairs. Apparently, she put him to bed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because of how drunk he is. And then we're just out on the couch. So I start making the moves, and we're making out on the couch, and it's all dark. And then this is my snap to moment of clarity. Is I come to seeing him walk in, what the fuck? Smashing a light down onto the ground. What the fuck is going on here? Screaming at me. And I'm like, dude, I have no idea. Because I was so blackout drunk. I don't remember getting to this point or even being here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He's smashing the light down, screaming all like, get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I have no idea that this even happened. And then next thing I know, his parents come walking upstairs and are screaming at me as well, you better get out. You better get out. We're calling the police. I'm like, calling the police for what? I have no idea how I even got here. So I'm like, how do I, where's out from here? No idea how I even got into this.
Yeah, you're just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
Exactly, yeah. And so they're screaming at me to get out. I'm like, where's your door? How do I get out of here? And then finally come walking down the stairs, get out the front door, and his buddy happens to be coming in at the same time I'm getting kicked out. So he has no idea what's going on. And they're like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm trying to leave. They're like, just fucking leave. I was like, all right, I'm ordering an Uber right outside their house.
Oh my God, I would have walked a couple of blocks.
So that's where I was informed. I should have done that. Yes.
You were told?
Yes, I was standing. I'm like, I'm trying to get a ride. I don't even know where the fuck I am. All this stuff. Yeah. And as his buddy's coming in, he's screaming all this shit about what had happened. Buddy ended up taking a swing at me or something, and I don't know. I just remember walking down the road and eventually getting a ride home. Yeah.
All right, folks, that's Boston James, the incubus. Don't leave him alone with your girlfriend.
They don't call me Mrs. Steele. You go for nothing.
Dude, awesome. Thank you so much for coming tonight, man. I appreciate it. We're going to do this again.
Oh, yes.
Everybody, Boston James, say bye to the people, buddy.
Thank you, people. It's been great. I'll be back again.
Well, it's last call, so let me give you a tip. The business card you just gave me will only serve as a divider between my cash and blow, and after my wallet starts to Costanzify, it'll be tossed out into my tri-monthly wallet purge. But thanks anyway. I'll text you. Never. Folks, It's been a blast. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And a call to my fellow booze slingers. Send in your stories to cockedtalesandwastednights@gmail.com. You can remain anonymous if you'd like. Thanks for listening, subscribing, downloading, and spreading the word. Don't be afraid to give me a good review, even if you're lying. And check out my video, Just Close It on YouTube. I promise you'll laugh. If you want to support the podcast, check it out on Patreon. I don't have any extra shit there, but I'll happily accept donations. Worth a try. I mean, I stopped doing the ads in the middle of the thing. You'd think somebody would... Never mind. Hey, we'll see you next time on Behind Bars. Cocktails and Wasted Nights. Cheers.